Hi everybody, this is Sonia. I just wanted to show you what our house looked like when we first arrived. All of our tools are sitting outside, but as you can see, it's really filthy inside. And of course our freezer was sitting inside so it wouldn't get rained on. We had a brand new weed eater and trimmer, and everything else that you see is the filth that was left for us. So this is a picture of the door to the cellar with all of the old wood and the window that was inside the bathroom. And then they left us a hot water heater, of course. That was great. Now we took this video on the 8th of August in 2013. As you can see, there was no floor in the kitchen. They had used PVC pipe that had busted. The wiring that they had put in was 14.2, which is not to code. And all of the stuff that you see inside the house was there when we moved. So all of this is their junk, and it was in sad disrepair, and there was no styrofoam, no insulation on the walls. It was all just bare studs to the outer walls. Of course, they did a piss poor job living in it. It was actually pretty damn disgusting. And it took 2 huge truckloads of trash just to the dumps, and then I think we filled our dumpster out in the alley 3 times. But after cleaning it up, in the video that you see next time, you'll see that we've removed a lot of the wood, we've replaced a lot of wood, we have straightened up walls, we have cleaned excessively to the point where you could actually see through the house. But this is just some of the stuff that they left behind. I believe they were taking baths in the swimming pool that you just saw. And this is a whole pallet of flooring that they left behind for us that we ended up not using. You know, and then heaters that worked, and they put sheets over the windows. I don't know how long they lived in the house the way it was, but it was just totally ridiculous. And I couldn't even bear to come in here the first time. It was pretty disgusting. And if you see our house now, you'll know why. I'm just pointing out things that we're going to be doing to it. Basically, window seat, 2 closets separated. And then that's looking at the cellar door on the other side of this little cubby thing, which we ended up closing in. And then in the bathroom, they had a makeshift, looked like crap. You'll see it here in just a second. The only way I can describe it is a fireplace mantle that they made out of boards. I have no idea. Their toilet never worked. They did not have running water to the house. I guess their pipes had busted a couple years before. But you know, you can just see the huge mess that they left behind. And it was a chore getting it out. I think I went through about 50 pairs of latex gloves. And I did not reuse them. I threw them away. But there were private things, personal items, family heirlooms, a box full of used tattoo needles sitting on the floor. This is the kitchen that they continued to use even when they didn't have any running water. And we kept nothing at all. We threw everything away. It was just totally disgusting. I cannot say disgusting enough. Anyone who lives like this, I feel sorry for your children. Thank God her son was grown already. And then of course there's our RV and our backyard. We've already started trimming up the tree. When we first moved in, the weeds were 4 feet high. And now this tree out back is gorgeous. And of course we've cleaned off and we've cleaned up and we've hauled away and we've thrown away and we've gotten rid of and sold. And you know, the shed alone had 50-something pallets of oak inside of it. You know, just the wooden pallets that they had. And it took us 3 weeks just to clean out the area that you're looking at because there was so much debris. They had an RV that they parked where ours is now. And at one point they took the stove and the refrigerator out of it and just threw it out their door. And that's where it laid for I don't know how long. And then of course you're looking at limbs that were cut down, and this whole back area is nothing but branches that came off of a tree that are hiding in the weeds. So this is the first video. This is after a couple weeks of being there and doing stuff in the yard. And you will see the change by the end of the last video. The change is just outrageous. Of course, right then we could not get into the shed because of all of these pallets, but we just put an ad on Craigslist and Facebook, free pallets. There's the piece of crap that they had parked. Someone actually lived in it, I will say. Lots of drug paraphernalia. My lantana bush that is growing on the corner. Don't know if you could see it exactly. We hadn't even bothered at this point to do anything to the house because it was in such sad shape. I wanted to concentrate on the outside. So I hope this video, this first video of many, shows you a little bit about what we went through. And in the videos to come, you will see the changes that are made to the house. So I hope you enjoyed watching.